bags around and, you know, just doing that spring cleanup stuff. Maybe you're picking up your pets to take them for their annual exam at the vet, which is, I said that one because that's what I just did, and some of my pets are heavy. You might have a problem that's like a temporary, ouchy, quick problem with your back. Maybe you've got an ongoing problem with back pain. The Lo-Bak TRAX is an amazing device that's portable, that you can take along with you, that you don't have to assemble. That is a spinal traction device that Lori Greiner brings to QVC. I'm going to let Miss Lori tell her story when we introduce her in just a second, but let me let you know this is a top find today, one of our best finds of the day. It's under $40, and we've sold over 100,000 of these already on QVC. So Miss Lori Greiner is here, and also Roland Berthiaume. Did I say that correct?
You did.
It's nice to have you here, my chiropractor friend. The man who invented this is here today as well. And as we just showed you on the screen, this is FDA cleared.
Yes, which is major because it is not easy to get FDA clearance, and it takes a very long time, and they're very thorough. So here's my quick story.
Okay.
The reason why I found Roland, who is a chiropractor and a genius, is because my father had terrible low back pain. He used to walk 5 to 6 miles a day, every day, and then all of a sudden, a couple of years ago, got bad pain, stopped walking. So we're all distraught, and I see this, the Lo-Bak TRAX, on my Twitter feed. And I see the words, say goodbye to low back pain. I'm like, you know what? I'm calling. Call Roland. He answers the phone, sends it to me. I give it to my dad. 2 weeks later, my dad says, you know what? I think it's working. And it really helped him. I started using it because I can get low back pain because I sit in a chair all the time. And that was it. So, Roland, why did you create it?
Because I'm a chiropractor who suffered with terrible back pain for years, and nothing I did really seemed to work, lasting relief. So I had to come up with something that would be easy to use, comfortable to use, you could do at home.
And what it does is different than what you would think about like stretching your spine. If you now you know all the terminology better than me, but when we first presented this, you were telling me that by using this, and we'll show you how to use it in a second. It looks like a set of handlebars. You're probably wondering, how's that going to help my back? Let's watch Maria. But you're actually your back is going the opposite direction. Your spine's going the opposite direction of what you would think would be this way to stretch it out. You're actually going over like this, right?
Well, most devices pull from the bottom of the spine. I'll go over here and show up, Maria. And this one pushes. You use a pushing force. Pushing's a lot easier than pulling. So what Maria does is she lies down, she pulls up her feet, and then she just pushes against her thigh. She puts the Lo-Bak TRAX down very low to her trunk and just relaxes and just simply pushes. Now it's
so you see on that shot right here coming up, see how it's right at the top of her thigh? So if we just move it back for a minute, all she does is just place it here and here, and then you push. And it doesn't take a lot of force.
No, and it's a subtle movement. We're talking millimeters of movement here. We're not talking her,
but it works.
Her feet. Right, well that's all you need for relief.
My husband has chronic back pain. I got this for him. It's amazing. My girlfriend has chronic back pain. I got this for her. Again, she's like, Carolyn, I don't know what this thing does, but it really makes my back pain feel better.
And Maria, as you watch here, it's very subtle because it's hard to see. If I put my hand here, you can see, watch this. You can see when I push, see that? That's what this is doing. It's pushing against, and it stretches the spine. So squished discs, Roland says to me, squished discs cause pain. Release them, open them up,
Maria, hold
and
that shot.
it releases the pain.
See her, now she's pressing, so her back is stretching while she's pressing.
You
now
can see her shirt when she
and we
relaxes.
have animation that shows this as well, which I think is a little
and then, now watch the unwrinkle.
Watch.
And when you push.
And so she's
it's
decompressing her spine.
And it only takes a few millimeters of movement to relieve pain. That's the key here.
Now, and you can do it on the floor.
Yes, I was going to say you don't have to get on the floor if you don't, because I was like, if I get on the floor, they're going to need a crane to get me back up. So, here comes the video that we were talking about of how this works.
So you lay down in 3 steps.
And let me go through what we're seeing on the screen in a minute, because you're going to see the FDA clearance. It is FDA cleared. There's the unsquished discs.
Yep.
So you see that opening up, Carolyn? That's what gives you the pain relief.
Right.
Because squished discs cause pain.
That's what's going on inside.
But this is important here. It's FDA cleared for the following indications for use: spinal degenerative joint disease, herniated discs, muscle spasms, spinal stenosis, and low back
Which is what my
pain.
husband has.
And that, Roland says, is 90% of what causes
That's
back pain typically.
most back pain is mechanical. This is a mechanical treatment. Most back pain does not need surgery. Most
I don't
back
know of
pain,
anything else that we sell that we can say is FDA cleared to help
I don't
spinal
know
stenosis.
either. And
that's why I bought this for my husband.
Right, and he
Yeah.
can do it. He doesn't have to go to the chiropractor. There are no payments. You don't. You buy it once. Just try it. If you or a loved one has low back pain, we say just try it. You can always return it, but it's got some pretty great reviews on QVC.com.
Got some awesome reviews.
Yeah, and
here's Maria
I know
again.
physically it's helped me. You know physically it's helped your husband. So now Maria's on the bed. Pillow is gone. So Roland does this in the morning, and I do. Wake up, just do it. All you do is push. Hold it for 20 seconds or so.
And it's comfortable. It's padded.
Yes,
It doesn't hurt your legs or your hands.
It feels so good. As you feel the spine stretching, it feels great. And I do it 4 or 5 times, and that's it.
and you get this dual traction force, which is unique with this item because with the pushing, she's pushing her hips towards her feet, but at the same time, she's pushing her upper body off towards her head. So you get that dual traction force going both ways. So even though it's a subtle move, it's a very effective move that really decompresses, takes pressure off those joints, those discs, and again, that's the major causes of back pain, so it helps to relieve it.
We're getting busy on the lines. Let me just again, you guys, if you or someone that you love suffers from chronic back pain, why not try it? You don't want to add another drug to the regimen. You don't want to go buy some thousands of dollars thing that might not work. You don't want to have to keep going to the doctor's office. My husband's had shots. He's had physical therapy. You know, short of surgery, he has done everything else for his back pain,
absolutely.
and nothing works. This helps him.
Right.
Yeah, which is amazing. And you can see here, like this is your typical people, right, in this video. You've got men, women, different ages. All you have to do is lay down, bring your knees up. Not even with a lot of force. You just place it at the top of your thighs and you push.
And that's
you
what's
don't
going
have
on.
to be strong. You just push.
Yeah, you don't have to
little.
push hard.
No, you don't have
just
to push
a
hard.
That's an
little.
excellent
But-
visual right there.
Yes, it gives you the release, and that's opening up the spine. It is cleared by the FDA for spinal degenerative joint disease, herniated disc, muscle spasms, spinal stenosis, low back pain,
And sciatica.
sciatica.
All of the
Which
above.
again, the
Yes.
major causes of back pain, this helps to relieve. And it's comfortable, it's easy, and you get to do it in your home. So
Yeah.
Karen, like you were saying, why wouldn't you try it? For this
Right.
value, it's almost a no-brainer.
And you guys, that animation right there is really putting a light
Says it all,
bulb, putting a
right?
light bulb on for our customers.
And that's not just
because
us
that's
saying
what
that.
it does.
The FDA says that.
Yeah.
It's on their website. You can Google Lo-Bak TRAX on their website.
And you saw, as the chiropractor for many years, you saw many patients coming in who the typical therapies did not work. You couldn't find anything that worked on you because, again, it's not the pulling that you normally get as, you know, for back relief, but it's more of that.
Here, I'll go back and
let's
show
show
this
Maria.
again on
Pushing.
Maria.
People aren't used to this
you're
for traction.
pushing and you're pulling those squished discs apart a little bit by just pushing on this.
So
Yes.
I'm going to place this just so that you can see it a little more dramatically on Maria. So you go right here at the top of the thigh.
Yes.
This is padded and soft. These are padded. This is made out of metal, so it's not flimsy. You put it here and here, and then you just push. That's it. You don't have to be strong. You just give a push. You see it wrinkling up a little, and that is opening up the discs. Maria, how does it feel?
It feels great.
Yeah.
My prevention, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you've been using it?
I use it every
And
day. because
can I just say, Maria she's a lovely senior gal, and you know, the older we get, the more they say the good therapy is just stretching. So even if you don't specifically have a back problem, this is really good therapy for everyone.
Right,
And
right.
she's pushing. So you see, it's not like bam. It's subtle.
You see the
push,
shirt
but it opens
unwrinkling
up.
there. Again, it's subtle, and you can see the visual with Maria when she relaxes. If you could relax, Maria, and then do it again. See those wrinkles? Watch them. There they go.
So anybody watching right now, you can do this.
Yeah.
You can do this. Just try it. Get it home. If you, a loved one, your husband, your child is suffering with low back pain, try it. You can always return it, but we say there's no better gift to give yourself or anyone else than the gift of pain relief.
There's no assembly. There's no weight requirement.
It's
Everyone
easy.
can use this. It doesn't. You don't have to be strong to use it, but it will. And again, make sure though that you put it right here, not down here. When you
And
lay
there's
down,
the
you put it right
DVD.
here where your legs join your
Right.
trunk.
Yes, we forgot to say there's a DVD that you get with this, so you can just watch with Roland and do it step by step with him. But it's super easy, and you get also little instructions.
And we're also giving a bonus stretch DVD to
Awesome.
the QVC customers to show
Fantastic.
other stretches you can do with it as well.
So we're going to show Maria one more time. There's the video that's
That's
showing you exactly what's happening to your spine when you press.
opening up, because when it's compressed, it causes pain, and when you open it up, it causes great relief. And I know, because I feel it physically. Carolyn, when you laid down to do it,
Yeah.
I remember the first time you were like, oh my God, I feel
and
it.
you can really feel it, and it's not anything painful. It's actually quite a relief.
Yeah.
Especially if whether you have back pain or not, but especially if you have any of the chronic back pains. Again, FDA cleared for the relief of low back pain, degenerative disc disease, spinal degenerative joint disease, spinal stenosis, herniated discs, spinal curvature due to tight muscles, sciatica, and muscle spasms. It's cleared for all of
All
those
of
things.
those things. Yep.
Yes, exactly, which is a huge thing to say, because going through FDA clearance is a big deal, and a lot of people never get to say. You can try to go through, but you don't get it. So anyway, if you feel any pain, just try it.
Yeah.
Roland is a brilliant chiropractor,
Fantastic.
and you don't have to hang upside down or use pulleys or anything.
Something crazy.
Just lay on your bed, push a little.
Yeah.
Just give
And
it a
that's
few
it.
weeks. That's the thing. Give it a few weeks of consistent use. It's just like any stretch. That's what helps the most.
And just a couple of minutes.
Just a couple minutes.
Every morning
or evening.
Real quick question: can they do it more than once a day?
Absolutely. As long as they're not causing any discomfort, they
Okay.
can stretch. Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
great. All right, 1,500 of these now ordered. We're busy in the ordering process. This is another fabulous product that Lori Greiner has brought to QVC. And thank you, Dr. Roland.
Thank you.
All right, Lori, we'll
Thank
see you a little bit later with something else.
Yes, with my sunglasses.
Okie dokie, mama. The song you're hearing is our new show theme song called Down by our buddy Rick Springfield. So we're very happy to have Rick be a sort of a permanent part of our show.